Hello, I'm Nicola Tonsaga. I'm a mentor for spirit and soul, and I am really delighted to be able to bring 10 Minute Trance to you. I have been working with mediumship, teaching it and teaching trance since 2012. And trance is the area of mediumship that I am most passionate about. I believe it's our most truthful connection with spirit, and I believe it's where spirit are leading our work with them in terms of that mediumship connection and that arena of mediumship, bringing that essence of spirit through to life in the here and now. 10 Minute Trance is my unique program which aims to support and enable your trance development in a way that's right for you. Spirit don't choose to work with you within any form of mediumship, but particularly within trance, because they want you to fit in a box, because they want you to conform to how it should be done. Spirit want you to find yourself within your mediumship, to understand it, because it is your unique qualities, it is you being you within your mediumship that enables them to bring through you, to work with you in the way that they need to enable and to bring that divine essence of their presence into this moment in time, in whichever way that you work. So what is 10 Minute Trance? It is an online development program, and it is based around a particular concept. So I don't want you to spend hours looking at tutorials, looking at information. I want you to be able to make the most of the time that you have to actually sit and develop with spirit, because they need your availability, not your ability. Your ability comes through your sitting with them. So the first aspect of 10 Minute Trance is videos, it's tutorials, it's theory, most of which will only take 10 minutes for you to listen to, 10 minutes to read through. So it's bite-sized pieces of information, knowledge, my experience, my understanding, my awareness of spirit that I'm going to share with you to enable and inform your experience, to enable you to work with different practices, to enable you to understand the mechanics and the processes, but in small bite-sized chunks that you can work with, you can absorb, you can take on board, and that you don't need to spend an hour reading, so that you have that time for your practice. Now, the other aspect of 10 Minute Trance, in terms of being 10 minutes, is simply that because spirit needs your availability, not your ability, if you can find 10 minutes, 5 or 6 days a week, that will support your development. Very often, the reason people start trance development and don't follow through is because they find it very difficult to find an hour, 40 minutes to sit quietly within that altered state. Every single week, life gets busy, our family life is busy, we get interrupted with life, with children, with partners, with animals, and it can be really challenging, but we can all find 10 minutes. And if you can find 10 minutes, 5 days a week or 6 days a week, I guarantee that your trance will progress. I would love it if you have more time, but if you only have 10 minutes, 10 minutes consistently will see you make progress as we move through the program. 10 Minute Trance is going to cover a wide variety of trance aspects. We're going to look at all of the foundational aspects. So what sitting is, what trance is, what an altered state is, attunement, refinement of attunement, the different stages and the different levels within your trance attunement, how your trance team works, how your spirit guides, for want of a better word, enable different aspects, what their aim is, and how that supports and enables your trance. We're then also going to look at trance healing, trance speaking, trance communication, because they are probably the three most recognised aspects of trance. They're the trance that you will have seen if you have seen trance mediums demonstrate. The other aspect that we're going to work with is professional practice, because really, if you're committed to your trance, you probably want to take it out and work professionally, but perhaps you don't know how to get started. Perhaps you don't know how to start sitting. You don't know what to think about when you think about demonstrating your trance, and perhaps at some point you even want to teach it. So we're going to look at elements of professional practice. There will also be live sessions with me as part of the program. There'll be at least 2 sessions, there may be 3 sessions. I'm really keen in this first cohort to see how things evolve, to see how things develop, and to support you in the way that you need to be supported. For some of you, having 3 sessions might be too overwhelming. So we're going to start with 2, and we're going to see how things work and what feels right for you. There'll be a Q&A session, and there'll be actually a practice session where we are actually sitting, where I can see you sit, where you'll be working with each other, and so we can actually get hands-on development work. Because when we're working with trance, there's an enormous amount we can do as we are sitting individually, but that all comes to the fore when we actually start working together, when you are working with somebody else and you're enabling that energy of spirit to do what it needs to do for the person, the recipient, the audience that you're working with. As the program progresses, I'll also be bringing in some guest experts. So people that can support you either in a personal development perspective with things like confidence, with things like energy, with things like mindset, and also from a spiritual development perspective, so that you have everything that you need to support your progress and to deepen your trance development, because that is what it's all about. This first cohort is a very exciting thing for me, but it is also something that I would really love your help and your support to shape. I believe that I am bringing together all of the elements of a program that I would have liked to have had when I developed my trance. But I am absolutely keen for your feedback, for your guidance, for you to let me know what's working, what needs tweaking, and what needs adding to make it the best program it could possibly be for you. I am truly so thrilled to bring this. I know that we are exploring the leading edge of our trance, and that feels incredibly exciting. If this feels right for you, if a commitment to spirit through trance is what you are all about, then I would love you to come on board with 10 Minute Trance. If you have any questions about any aspect of it, if there's anything that you would like to know, then just drop me a message, drop me an email. I'm really happy to chat to find out if it's right for you. And if it is, I would love to welcome you to 10 Minute Trance, and I can't wait to get started supporting your trance development.